Every day that you are alive is a gift, and you do not need anyone's approval on how you choose to live each day. Hello, Fortunate One. Welcome back to Fortunate Awakening. I'm Nadine. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So today, let's talk about an issue that is very prevalent in the Jehovah's Witness organization. It's a residual effect of the way the organization is set up. Members seeking approval from other members in the organization, whether it be their family, the elders, or just their friends that are within the organization. There's this constant seeking of approval. Guess what? You don't need anybody's permission to decide how you want to live your life. So ask yourself, what do you want for your life? How do you want to live your life? That question cannot be answered from someone else. It has to come from within you. You have to accept that, oh my goodness, I am free. I can decide what I want to do with these precious days of life that I have been gifted. Every day that you wake up is a gift. I've mentioned in many videos that I had the honor of serving as a hospice nurse for 5 of the 26 years now that I've been a registered nurse. And if I didn't learn anything else from serving as a hospice nurse, is that every day that we wake up is truly a gift. Every shift that I went to work, the people that I cared for, whether they were infants, because the hospice that I worked at, we cared for newborns that were placed on hospice because of numerous diagnoses, all the way up to we would rarely have somebody in their 90s. So every shift that I went, somebody died. I cared for that dying person, and then I cared for the emotional needs of their family once I had to tell them that their loved one had died. It doesn't get any realer than that the 3 days out of 7 days a week when I went to work, I was seeing people lose their husbands, their wives, their parents, their siblings, even their children. So every day that you are alive is a gift, and you do not need anyone's approval on how you choose to live each day. Why is it so hard? Why can't we just say, hey, this is my life, I'm gonna live it the way I want to, mind your business? Well, because it's actually normal for humans to want to be a part of a community. Let's take, for example, a mother and a daughter, because that was my situation. So I was born to my mother. I was connected to her, physically. There was an umbilical cord, and then there was a psychological connection too that was being built before she even delivered me. So the day you're born, the doctors cut that physical umbilical cord, and you're separated physically from your mother. You're no longer actually attached in one. But that psychological umbilical cord is there, and it's meant to be there. We are one of the few species on this earth that we stay with our parents until like age 16 through 18. The animals, when we look in nature, there's dogs, fish, birds, turtles. Some of those species are ready within hours to be independent in this world. So with humans, we can't fend for ourselves. We can't get our own food. We can't run from danger. There is supposed to be a psychological connection. Another example of why it's difficult to cut this psychological umbilical cord is because it feels so good when the person that you're psychologically connected to, whether it be a sibling, your mother, a friend, it feels so good when they give you positive reinforcement. Guess what? That's built into us too. Look at a baby. Look at the little girl now. The umbilical cord has been cut for 2 years, but now she's like, I want to try something new. I've been rolling around, I've been crawling. I see everybody else walking upright. Let me try this. So she's brave enough, this little toddler is brave enough to take her first step. She stumbles and she falls. But guess what? Here comes mom on the other end of the psychological umbilical cord saying, that's my girl. Go, baby. You can do it. That was so good. You tried to walk. You didn't even walk. You fell. But you're getting all of this positive feedback. That's the way it's supposed to go. Your parents and your friends and your family and your community is supposed to be there to support you when you're stepping out on your own, when you're moving away from being completely attached to them and developing your own independent life. As a disfellowship person or a person that leaves the organization, you don't get that. You don't need anyone's approval. You are capable of taking your time and researching the many opportunities that are out there in the world. You are capable of looking within yourself and seeing what is it that I'm passionate about? What am I good at? What would I enjoy doing? What type of people would I like to spend time around? What type of people can I help with the natural gifts and talents that I have? That's how you figure out how you want to live each day of your life. This beautiful gift that we are given every day when we open our eyes. This is your life. Choose your own way. Until next time, fortunate ones.